Cool, we good?
I'm good.
Cool. Alright. So you played Girl from North Country by Bob Dylan. I've seen you play it before live. What do you like about the song?
Well, in 2005 I listened to Free Will and Bob Dylan a lot. And that was the song, it was one of the first songs I learned, and I think we didn't have enough material in a set one time, the band, and I just started playing it, and it was 3 chords, so I thought they could figure it out. It's obviously a profound, great song, you know. Free Will and Bob Dylan's a pretty special record.
Yeah. What is it about that song in particular that communicates with you from that record?
I don't think it does communicate. I mean, any song from that record will speak to you. Any song from a lot of Dylan's records will speak to you. I honestly think that it became a song that the band plays because it's a simple, and Peter, who's not here right now, really gets to rip on it. So it's a powerful song because, you know, it's just about a girl that he could have had. He said he wrote it when it came out. He's like, yeah, I wrote that song like 3 years ago, you know, but because he used to live in North Country in Minnesota.
Right.
So.
Well, I guess changing my question a little bit, what is it about, you were talking about how Dylan's songs communicate. What is it that you identify with Bob Dylan?
What do I identify with Bob Dylan? I don't know. I just want to be great like he does. I don't really know what he's really like. You know, he wrote great songs, and he wore his Bob Dylan mask all the time. I'm wearing Bob Dylan mask.
Right.
So I'm wearing the Bob Dylan mask, and I can't say more than that.
So you put on for this performance with the Bob Dylan mask, and like a cover is like very much like that, and kind of in the spirit of Halloween, of like dressing up. Like when you play a cover, and this is a little bit different because you actually did dress up like them, but do you try to become them in a way, or?
Do I try and be Bob Dylan? I try and be the song, you know, have a knife, you know, and just be the song and kill it, you know. So that's what I try and do.
Cool.
But yeah.
Like with the attitude, like with, what did you try to go into it with, like adding to the costume to try to be Bob Dylan?
Yeah, definitely took some of his mannerisms on. If you look at the videos of him from like 61 to 64, he did certain things. He didn't start doing this, cigarettes, in 66. He did this like Woody Guthrie, and 61 to like 63, he did this with his lips a lot. He'd go like that when he was singing. So I started doing that years ago, to be like him.
Well, I guess what I'd say, like wrapping up then, like if you're, you've obviously studied Bob Dylan a lot. I guess like why, I suppose.
Why? Okay, I was 18 years old. I saw Don't Look Back, a movie about Dylan and his last solo acoustic tour in England, 1965, and I saw it and I said, "That's what I want to do, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it." And so I got. I brought a guitar to college, but then because I'd studied piano before, and I learned actually The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll, if you know that song, off of Times That Are Changing. And then from there, I just ate up everything about the guy, and he's like a father to me now, as far as that can be, you know.
Cool. And with getting back to kind of the Halloween angle of this, what is it about playing a cover or about dressing up with someone? Are they similar? Like, what is it that's appealing to you about being able to take on a different persona, I guess?
Oh, well, I don't try to be Bob Dylan.
Right.
I want to be him, or like, I want to be like him for sure. I want to be like Mike too. Well, you know, Dylan did it, and he did it, and he showed you how to do it, but you got to do it your own way. If you want to be great, you got to be your own self. The Beatles showed you how it was done. Tom Petty showed you how it was done. People show you how it's done, but it's a different world, different time, so you learn from them in the beginning to build a foundation, you know, but you have to leave that. And I've left Dylan, like, I love him, and he's like my father, but I've left him, you know. I can always be home when I'm listening to him or dressing like him. I've never dressed like him, but I've definitely taken on some of his mannerisms for sure. And I definitely think I've got the bite that maybe he had, and the hunger that he had. and like Sting, you know, I've got a stinger. I mean, I don't listen. He was 23 23 when he wrote "Girl from Another Country." Songs like that, you know, I'm about to turn 25. Like, I still have a long way to go to get to where he was when he was 19. You know, but it's different times. So I just built a foundation with him.
Cool. That's good.